All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash. Barakatum to the elect, double honors to thee, all the apostles, the great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. All right, and through the Spirit, seeing that we're close to the end, and I really didn't have no topic, through the Spirit, I said the Lord is just gonna allow my mouth to say whatever He, wants me to say. So the thing that popped in my head was the Gentiles, all right, the actual Hebrew Israelite foreigners, all right, whether you think they only are Negroes, or however you want to look at it, the Israelite foreigners at one point in time was all of us. All right, there was a great falling away. All right, and through the Spirit, I'll just be quoting scriptures I'm currently doing in transit. But back to the topic at hand. At one point in time, we are all Israelite foreigners. All right. Hey, when you what's that? Isaiah 14. Hey, we're cleaving unto him that calls himself a Jew. All right, which in actuality were our elders, man. The men we see on these highways and byways, man, preaching and bidding the marriage of the Lamb. All right, because like I said, at one point in time, we didn't know who the hell we were. We didn't know we were Israelites. All right, and you know what pops in my head perfectly? All right, Ephesians, the second chapter, man. You were in times past the Gentiles, alienated, all right, from the commonwealth. All right, we were Gentiles, man, not knowing who the fuck we were, man. And then when we came into the truth, all right, we became we became what? Israelites, man. We were already Israelites, but we started to put our customs on back again, man. All right? Because that 14 says it's cleave into the house of Jacob. So guess what? Now that we are part of the house of Jacob, guess who's going to cleave on? Guess who's going to cleave on to us? All right? The other Israelites that wake up to the truth through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, that's exactly how it happens. All right, how can they hear the word without a preacher? Well, obviously you have teachers and preachers out here, man. Prophets. All right, that's another word for preacher. All right, that's how you hear the word, man. So just like I think that's Zechariah, I believe. All right, it says they shall grab the skirt of him that calleth himself a Jew. All right, hey, it's the same with Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. All right, those new, what you will call them is new converts. All right. All right, or novices in the truth. All right, a righteous novice. You got wicked novices and you got righteous novices. All right, but these are newly converted. All right, Israelites. All right. Okay, so hey, today, all right, the nigga right next to you that does not know he's an Israelite, guess what? He's a Gentile. He's a Gentile. Just like Timothy's father. Timothy's father was an Israelite, but he took on the Greek customs. And what's all these people here in America taking on? The customs of America, the customs of Babylon the Great. Okay? So guess what? By default, all of us were Gentiles, man. By default. We were Israelite foreigners, man. Because there was a great falling away. Okay? Hey, that Jeremiah 17:4 had to kick in some way, somehow. Okay? So, it's not about, quote unquote, how you look. It's really about your spirit. Alright? Because the devising of idols, alright, caused us to go straight. Alright? Then it was the beginning of spiritual fornication. Alright? And the scripture says you become Gentiles given carried away by dumb idols, man. Alright? So when we lost our heritage, alright, our land, our culture, our language, our heritage, in a nutshell, alright, we became what? Like other nations. Alright? Grasping onto their customs. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you when we first became like the other nations, man. Alright? When they wanted a king. Alright? See, it's been something with, hey, it's always something with Israel, and Israel want to be like the other nations, man. Okay? Hey, the garden. Eve taking on the mindset, the customs, alright? The knowledge, the doctrine of the wicked, man. Okay? It's like what the Lord gives Jake isn't good enough for Jake. And we got the covenant. You know? You know what's a real slap in the face? Ezekiel says if the Lord was sent to a people of a strange tongue, they would listen, man. That shows you how hard-headed Israel truly is, man. Okay? Back to this Gentile things, because another part I want to hit on is, you know, these black-only Israelite guys, man. Listen. The scripture says we're scattered across the four corners of the earth. So by default, given this captivity, alright, like Joel 3 speaks about, the children was removed far from their border, alright? By default, we're going to look like the other nations too, man. Just through, you know, mixing and sleeping with the other nations' women, so on and so forth. But these same niggas, these same niggards that claim black-only Israelites never look at the reverse scale of that, as far as wheat and tares. What about Esau popping all these dark nations, all right, and his kids come out looking dark, and they continue to do the same thing? Nobody talks about that, though. That's cool, all right? That shows you their folliness, all right? All right? Because for you to say that the Israelites are only black or dark-skinned, then Moab can make it, Ham, all right, can make it, all right, Elam can make it. These are all dark-skinned nations. Some of these nations that I just named, within these nations, you have people darker than Israelites, man. Hey, Kedar was one of Ishmael's sons, I believe. All right? And that means dark. Okay? So, and this is why the Spirit brought this lesson to me, man. The closer we get to the end, the more and more you're going to see Israelites that look like they're of another nation. So we're not in the time of shunning them away. We're in the time of trying the spirits by the Spirit. All right? Simply put, man, a lot of you niggas, hey, are offending the elect that looks like the other nations. And you haven't even considered that. All right? You haven't even considered that fact. All right? And so with that, you know, I pray this was edifying through the Spirit. Like I said, I have no planned lesson. I didn't have no precepts written down. And when I started the camera, I was going to wait for the Spirit to tell me whatever to talk about, man. You know? So, hey, I pray this was edifying. All right? And whoever needs to hear it, I hope they hear it. All right? With that, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Shai, by Hashem, Karkarash. Double honors to thee, all the apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Bob.